This is a man's world.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Single Man's Commission podcast. You're here with me, your favorite one of the two, Rigersi. This is Samuel, it does not matter. This is Apo. We are here at our friend's Endri Beqo studio, who's going to be later here to talk about his work life, his career as a caricaturist.
The first guest.
And on the backstage, we're going to have Ghost, who's been absent for a long time because he's lazy. Anyway, this is the 20th episode, and also quite coincidentally, not so much, it has been a year that ever since we started posting videos online for our podcast.
It's the anniversary.
The anniversary.
Here we are, Jersey, after
Yes, one year later and only 20 videos. Now, why has that happened? A multitude of reasons. Mostly, sometimes we couldn't really get together because of different hours of working.
Problems with technical
difficulties, problems with our personal lives, which we kind of have tried to to try and be more disciplined in that. Also, there's been plenty of podcasts that we have actually recorded, but we haven't actually transmitted because we didn't really think they were up to par in quality, or because the topic was too updated by the time that we really got around to transmitting them.
If all of you that watch the podcast all this time want those episodes, please donate something.
Yes.
Sponsor some company.
Not only sponsor. If someone says, I want this podcast, I want to see it, but the one condition not to be creepy. A creepy guy or
a creepy girl.
A creepy girl, it may happen.
I mean, if you're a hot chick and you're creepy, yeah.
Yeah, I will put his Instagram, so
Yes, please.
DM. So
Follow me on Instagram, give me attention.
1 year and you still want attention.
Of course I'm attention.
What happened?
Already.
So Gersi, 1 year. Do you think that we should start this podcast by telling our watchers that why did we choose to do the podcast?
Well,
your opinion first.
At the very first, we were here in the studio in the balcony. Me and Samuel were out there. We were a bit drunk, to be honest, and we were joking around with the idea of making our own podcast. What things are we going to say? How fast we might get cancelled, for example, or demonetized.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
It will not happen ever.
All in good time.
It will not happen. You know that meme? The gift that there are some guys on a table and guys talking about what they will do in the first podcast.
Yes.
After the first podcast on jail.
Yeah.
And
it's a surprise actually. But,
we should say that it started as a joke.
It started,
to be honest, between two.
While we kept exchanging ideas on what we might do, it actually got real, even more real until we said, fuck it, why don't we make it? And then our friend Yanni, he always wanted to get into YouTube, even though for another type of content creation, YouTube training videos and things like that. But he found it interesting that the idea of a podcast. So we said, why not? Let's the three of us, the more the merrier, so we could talk more freely. Of course, with the passage of time, Yanni got burnt out and he didn't really think he could give any more to the podcast. He saw his journey come to an end. I think it was in April or in May of this year.
I like your way of your brief.
Yes.
And on the Yanni case, so we talk it today, and no more people should ask us, because you want to know that if we fight with Yanni, but we didn't fight with Yanni, we just had different ideas.
Yes.
I know people like to gossip that we...
The drama and...
The drama?
There is no drama, it's just We kind of went our separate ways as far as podcasting goes, and he wasn't really sure of
It
what he
started-
could say anymore. But anyway, it started as a cool journey, even
Yeah.
though we lost Yanni, lost in big quotation marks along the way.
If you know
Sorrows.
where Yanni is,
Please
please tell us.
Sorrows, prayers.
Just joking, man. we
Just
love
joking. We give love, but only like this.
Okay,
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 so-
stop with the crappy jokes.
And-
leave the jokes to me. I told you many times you're not the funny one. I'm the funny one. Leave the jokes to me.
No.
Fuck off.
Oh, you're mean. Okay, so Yanni, I think it was the 12th podcast which we talk about animes. After that we had some, it was recorded in the end of February or at the beginning of May, the anime
February?
podcast.
You mean March?
No, end of February or the beginning of March, something
Yes.
like that. And 2 weeks later we were discussing the ideas, but Yanni was not too much into it, so we postponed it. Also you had your exams, I think,
No.
or the new semester. You had
Yeah,
the
the
new
new
semester
semester.
coming, and you were very focused, so
Also a lot
also a lot of
personal
other
drama.
things. And we had the 3-month break, something like that.
Yes, which totally tanked our views.
It tanked. We tried to post some videos that we didn't wanted to post at first, but we tried. Were some summer podcasts, but we saw that the views were very low, so we decided to delete.
Yes, it's funny actually. In the beginning, we were doing videos on
Yeah,
someone's house in a small room there. If you look at the first podcast, oh my god, like
the first, the second, and the third podcast were straight, I think 3 days ahead from each other. You remember the introduction,
not really,
which
but
we recorded in with
with
Ghost phone. Later was the second podcast. It was very long. We recorded a day later.
Yes.
We talk about the decadence
Like-
or the youth.
We recorded those podcasts actually in August, even
In
though
August, yes.
even though we posted them on like September.
We recorded
Because
a lot.
Especially the introduction took a lot of time because we couldn't pass it from Ghost phones, which is an iPhone, to our laptops that are not Apple based. So Ghost had to like
Edit it?
edit it in his phone, but considering that he's usually doing small stuff on his TikTok and is not really editing long format videos, especially the
42 minutes or even more.
Yes, even more. We decided to switch to my phone, which later gave us problems. Now we're using Salmon's phone, which is the exact model of my phone. At the beginning, it was like the very first video was done by Ghost, but then the other ones were edited by me. Then Samuel, by the time that I didn't really have much time to edit videos because I was up to here.
With live or in general?
Yes,
With both.
yes.
And the funny thing is that when we started, I will mention later when we give our thanks to the people that inspired maybe or helped us along
Yes.
this year. We were talking a lot like last year or last 2 years about, I was watching podcasts differently. Sorry, our colleagues Lex Friedman, Chris Williamson or Joe Rogan podcasts, and when I saw that people not as much famous were introduced sometimes, I thought, why not? Later I saw they were the first podcasters in Albania, Besi and Andy. Hello to the guys.
Hello.
And I thought that I like their kind of way that they were organizing with only one point of view in camera, with one
Yes.
camera, and I thought, why not?
Yes.
Because if we look at it, we were similar characters. You need to see the.
I don't know about that, but to be honest,
It was one of the
I'm not
inspirations.
very, let's say,
Fan?
not fan, but like in Albanian media in general, I'm not really enthralled that much. I don't really watch Albanian media, so it's out of my, let's say, I don't want to say horizon, but like outside of what I'm generally interested in. I will give them a watch. I'm sorry, guys, but like
because you swore your loyalty to Mother Russia. Sorry, you're not a patriot, so.
It's just the Albanian media is boring.
No.
yeah,
no.
in general,
They have some interesting. No, there are some. In general, yeah, it's boring because Albanians want too much like reality shows.
The only
my
thing,
God.
the only thing we have good in like Albanian media is the memes. Everything else is just somebody on TikTok lives.
Even memes,
No,
most of the time, the best Albanian memes are the ones either where there is pure ignorance on display, or they just straight up stole it from an American meme.
Or don't you think
ignorance?
Don't you think Albanian grandmas when they appear on TV like news are funny when they say like Hamut Hasan?
It's an Albanian kind of way, so
Yeah, it's shit.
it's shit.
The high mutke, the high.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are my favorite things.
We don't want to go to Albanian more.
Let's stop with banalizing this fucking conversation.
Okay, but that is, I think, the best thing that we might have, because all the stuff we do is go on TikTok, go on somebody on live, and then just start cursing.
Not that, but there is a nice or medium kind of show. We talked about the guy some days ago. If you remember, the Free Zone.
I don't remember shit.
Free Zone.
By Aryan
the
Shani.
show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout
Oh,
out and
okay.
respect to the guy.
Yes.
And we thought that he was unique in his.
Yeah, it's
Kind-
basically when I was younger, I didn't like the guy, but the older I get, the more I understood that his idea of the show was to basically bring all facets of Albanian society and classes, not just economical classes, but also intellectual classes, to bring them there and to
Crash
tell
and
us.
debate with each other.
No, basically just to show us this is Albania. This
Yeah.
is a type of people that lurk in Albania.
Yeah.
From your intellectual to your ignorance, from your poor to your rich, from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
smart to the fucking insane and stupid.
All the classes. An understanding of how the youth. We're getting old, but still.
We're not that old now.
We-
like to me,
our kind
like,
of
one,
view,
of
our
course,
kind
is
of.
one of the incentives why people start anything.
Yeah, but beside that, the
But,
other object.
It wasn't
kind of-
only that one. Otherwise, we'd have set up some streaming channel and just go from there and do dumb shit. That's not really our stuff.
And we thought that why to give the viewer the perspective sort of some Albanian guys or youth guys, single as well as the name it is, as the same as the group chat Single Man's Commission.
Yes.
We hope that the group chat will never be leaked.
You forgot one
We
of the
hope.
reasons. You forgot one of the reasons that Gersa wanted to be part of the podcast.
Which
Attention.
no, the attention. And one of another kind of an objective we can say that would be along the way, or to understand better ourselves, or to see how much we can go or how much we can grow during one episode to each other.
Yes.
If you remember, was one guy, shout out again, he gave me a very good idea, or he inspired me. His name is Julian Blanc. I told you, the guy that does some motivational kind of meetings, and
Yes.
he's doing a very good job helping people with traumas,
Okay.
and I will put a link so you can see one of his videos, and everyone who wants should see it. And he was telling one guy with anxiety that record the podcast with your friends. Just record the podcast and see how much you can express yourself.
Oh.
And along the way you see that the anxiety, if you feel free,
Yes.
don't post it. Just imagine that this podcast will be posted, but you just keep it to yourself. That was his point. And when he stimulated the kind of, I'm doing a podcast, people are watching me, and I should express my opinions,
Yes.
maybe along the way the anxiety will break. It was one way, we can say, then I thought,
Yes. The other way
Why?
is going in the middle of the fucking square, shout, people are going to look at you for like 3 seconds, and then move on with their fucking lives. Or another way is, don't give a fuck what people think. Like, unless you do something extremely fucking weird or inappropriate or dangerous, most people don't really care what you do.
Yeah, but-
like you can pick your nose in public and nobody's
Nobody-
going to remember it.
Yeah,
or do
that's
nothing about it.
that's a good thing I saw in a podcast, which helped me a lot, by George St. Pierre. Also, respect to the guy. He was in Joe Rogan podcast, our dear colleague right now. He was telling that nobody cares in his French dialect. Nobody gives a damn about you. When I lost a fight, he said,
Yes.
I was ashamed to go in the supermarket because I thought I'll get the eggs. The guy who lost. I went to the market or supermarket in Canada. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. This world still goes on.
Yes.
That's
Like
a good
we have-
message.
We have this proverb in here. Is it called proverb?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, in Albania that says the biggest, the strangest of that should be my mother tradition.
The biggest the biggest news we can say, or
Like the
strangest thing happens only in 3 days.
last 3 days.
Yeah.
Lasts for 3 days.
Yes, yeah. Sorry for mistranslating.
Yeah,
It's
kinda
hard.
Yeah.
Albanian
So-
is hard to translate in
So,
English sometimes.
so I have on the discussion. How do you think that on this year? What thing impressed you with yourself, or how the podcast went? If you
terms of
go in a
podcast?
review or a
Well,
brief.
first of all, I've gotten better at communicating my ideas in a podcast format. We've brought some really cool new stuff to the idea of how we want to express our message and how we tend to think about what topics to put in, and kind of doing it more in a because at first we really had this idea of whatever comes to mind, let's push it out there.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Yes, but kind of trying to filter out what ideas would work in a format like this, what people might be interested in.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
as
yeah.
much as you want to do things that are fulfilling to you, as long as you're working as a content creator, you might also want to look at what people are interested in, because you can make the greatest work of art in the world.
Yeah.
If it's not something that would interest in anyone besides you, it loses its value.
So do you think that you've grown a little
Of
bit?
course, of course.
Okay. In my case, for example, I had a little bit problems at the beginning. I was a little bit shy in front of the camera, so you know that what will people think.
Yeah.
Even if you don't care, it comes to mind and it paralyzes you. If we go back to the first podcast, if we will go a little bit, it will be some embarrassing moments, but forgive us.
For
We're young still, or
You shut the hell up, you can talk as much as us.
and
well, I tried.
I was a little bit shy, didn't express myself fully or what I wanted to say properly, but along the way we're getting better. Each day, 1%, 1%, getting better. My critical thinking has gone a little bit better.
Okay.
Not bitter as much as I thought, but better.
Yeah.
And my research skills, but we
He's
decided.
the one that does more
Yeah.
research on mostly off the top, like random bullshit go.
Yeah, my research skills has gone a little bit good or too much good, because the thing is I read too much, but now I research what I read too much. That's the reason in the last podcast, if you see some people, the one guy saw me in a bar editing the podcast, and we weren't shaved, either you or me.
Oh,
Yeah, and they said that why haven't you shaved?
yeah,
My beard was a little bit more visible than yours.
yeah.
And because you're synchronized with the with the back beside, and he told me, why haven't you shaved? Well, I researched too much all night and I couldn't have time to shave. So. And also another thing, if you go back, we would change a lot of things, because it's a stupid question. You would change something, we would change a lot.
Yes.
But still, how was your deal with the criticism about the people that
well-
watched the first podcast? I'm interested in the first podcast.
Well, usually, because I've grown up always on stage, let's say, with school plays and things like that, and reciting poems in front of school. So the idea of this, let's say, bullshit insults, oh come on, what are you doing? It's fucking stupid, shit like that doesn't faze me anymore. I've dealt with this since a child, I don't care, and I've created this filtering process. Is this just an insult or an actual criticism? If it's just an insult, for it doesn't matter. Is the criticism valid? Meaning, the person that is giving you this criticism, did that person get the point of what you're trying to say, or did they not get the point? If they didn't get the point, let's check why they didn't get the point. If they didn't get the point because they're just dumb, even though the point was expressed very well, then there's their problem, you can throw it away. If it's your problem because you didn't express the point clear enough, then you have to work on your expressing abilities, or in the way that you talk, to try and make yourself more understandable to people. Or other issues like sound, lighting, etc.
Yeah, there are more technical things that I always listen. I only
Also,
listen
the fact that
to important.
we sometimes lose focus of what we're doing and we go on into this random tangent
We go away from the main topic.
or
And we
yeah.
we go a little bit.
ADHD people, they
Yeah.
can't turn it off.
Forgive us. But also on criticism side at the beginning, I thought it would be harsh criticism, but it wasn't as much as I thought. The most criticism were about was more not criticism but curiosity, that why are you doing this? What's the main point of doing it?
Because we fucking can, and if we can, we do.
Yeah, and I said to some people that their criticism was vague or
Not really worth it.
not really worth it. I said, well, go do it yourself. You can do it better.
Yes.
Bravo. and that's the thing. But I take criticism more kind of, I can say, lightly,
Yeah.
because I want to filter which thought should be considered too much, which thought only should be listened, and which thought goes to the trash.
Yeah.
And by the way, which if we are going on a retrospective, we can't do this podcast without this. I brought your friend.
Oh, next.
This was part of
My
the first.
favorite.
This was part of the
Thank
first podcast. So we thought
Brings
that
back so many memories.
actually, if you want to know which drink is it, comment. Maybe give us a donation. We will be
No donation, just sponsor us.
or sponsor it, because
Oh yes,
we
because,
deserve it.
with our 73 fucking subscribers, the company will sponsor us.
74.
Anyway,
So
let's get past that stupid joke. Here's some cool moments from our first podcast. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Single Man's Podcast, Single Man's Commission Podcast. Might I add that? We're here in our three-man commission. We will talk about different topics, about different variety of things that trouble the youth today. But more on that later. Right now, let's start presenting ourselves to you. Tao or Apo?
Apple.
Apple.
Okay,
It comes from maybe some of our viewers will
Will
recognize
understand.
immediately. Apple, it's from the. If you have seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender, you remember that the Avatar had a pet, a big sky bison.
Oh, what was its name again?
Appa. Appa.
He was
And
Appa.
from that cute little, not little because it was.
Little.
If you copyright strike us, I'll you.
And Appa was the animal that took Avatar and his friends all over the world.
Yeah.
He is a part of the team Avatar, but from that we call our friend here Appo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is our bottle of whatever is inside here.
It is.
It's a crazy cool bottle.
And that bottle has been in my house
For
before I
centuries.
was born.
Yeah.
And
Basically
that
centuries.
thing wasn't drink for 22 years.
Have you considered to sell it in the museum?
One time, but you know the blue flip-flop we talk about?
Yeah.
Of course.
That blue flip-flop came not on the spiritual way, it came on the physical way,
Yeah.
and it was here, on the right ear, and it was another thing.
It was traumatizing.
Yeah.
It can be.
I've decided to call this bottle Nix. Hello again. You caught us in a bad fucking moment. Anyway, let's go on. Let's pretend this is not happening. Word goes to Ghost.
Okay.
What did you think when we first came with the idea of doing a podcast? And we wanted you behind the scenes.
I thought it was a good idea, even though I first thought that you guys need to like, not Gerson, more Samuel and Yanni, to get very communicated in English, which Samuel has like done that. Because I was thinking right now, after a long time, that he doesn't stutter. Because at first he was stuttering a lot. Like
Yeah,
whenever
it
he
was-
said a sentence, he was like
Nah, it's a thing that I was very shy at the first podcast because like
Yes, but you weren't also that practicing English as much as I was.
like me and
also
Gerson.
as that, but mostly it was the thing that it was a little bit or awkward. I thought it was a little bit awkward and as well shy in front of the camera because everybody
You
says
were
that.
very fucking awkward at first. It's not his fault because it's the beginning. As I said, I've always been on stage. I've always performed in front of people, so I'm really used to the idea of people just watching. Plus, I'm going to become an actor, so I love the attention. As we've been
We
established.
all understand. You should put the caption in your
Also-
bio on Instagram that I love attention.
Yeah,
Give
so
me attention.
yeah, I'll probably also do a twerk reel and pin it. Shut the fuck up. Fuck up.
And for everybody, this was part of the first podcast as well. It was the glass with the best team in the world.
Yeah, let me give that team that hot tour.
And it was always a drink of the day, and I still have it in my heart, this kind of glass.
We abandoned that concept slowly because it's so many times you can just make it interesting, other times it just
Boring.
becomes boring.
Yeah, but still the glass is good.
So,
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
back again.
With the best team
What
ever.
I was
Next
thinking.
year I'm going to gift you a Real Madrid glass.
No.
Or even better, a Partizani glass. Okay.
Okay, Ghost, go on.
And second, not second. One of the things else that I think you guys needed was also the equipment like a camera, microphones, which I think we still need.
In general,
Oh, we still need
money.
money.
So please, somebody sponsor these two, because I don't get anything from
Come on.
anything.
But
We will give you that hot tour. How can someone become viral because of talking
it's
about
crazy.
spitting on penis?
Crazy. We talk for philosophy all day and nobody gives attention to it.
Oh, so you love the attention as well, don't you?
Everybody loves attention. Go read your books, psychology books, but
Oh my fucking god, why do you have to take this fucking person?
It takes everything personal.
You're like a toxic girlfriend.
He always in 3 in the afternoon has the victim hour.
You'd wish.
Everybody
I was
he
your
talks to,
boyfriend.
he acts like a victim, like he's the victim. He has an hour from 3 to 4 in the evening.
Oh,
In
You
the
cannot
lunchtime.
lie. You cannot
please,
lie.
please.
I can't lie.
In those hours, please try to record him and we will put it in podcast.
He's always like,
You're not interested to watch that.
Oh, it would be very interesting.
No.
For you.
one of
Yes,
the
I'll
important,
laugh my ass off.
one of the important things that one of the ridiculous thing he says is, nobody loves me in this family. I'm the least favorite. Yeah, see.
Well,
Yeah.
he's the least favorite because he's the older one.
Yeah, and I'm the black sheep as well. So
I mean, you're
Ah.
more like a panda.
He wants attention. He's like Geert. He wants attention.
Yes,
Ah.
but the difference between him and I is that I have balls to admit it. Also, you love attention as well.
I
Hi.
love attention.
Hi,
I adore
Blake.
attention.
hi, black sheep.
Hi, idiot.
Nice meeting you. One day you would watch us. You would see us and you wish that you were part of this podcast.
I mean, sure.
If you're single,
What is that?
if you're single,
If you want to
Ladies, if you wanna.
get tortured, if you want to get
And-
tortured or go to a mental asylum, this is the perfect
Okay,
Okay,
place.
stop with your edgy teenager bullshit.
do you remember the videos when light was cut off because we didn't have the proper kind of the ring light was damaged?
Yeah.
Some cables
alright.
and we were starting to record and later
Or the time this motherfucker said slave unironically and I wanted
He-
to jump off the fucking
That is not the
balcony.
only thing. You always wanted to jump. In every episode, you have tried to jump off the third floor.
Of course, because either one of you three other motherfuckers, you stupid motherfuckers, would say some dumb shit that would make me want to kill myself.
Or you're just,
forgetting yours.
or you're just mentally unstable.
Okay. Also as well,
Yes.
Yanni did some kind of crazy things with some signs. Will not mention.
It was accidental.
Accidental.
And also, I remember the time that, because that room is haunted, and the lights of the lamp will go on and off.
Yeah, it was Matrix attack. It was a Matrix attack. And do you
also,
remember the time with Klevin?
Oh,
Which you no. That you said you can't do shit and he just got in front of the camera and beep, beep.
We don't need to show the public.
Now
that.
we won't show. We'll just show the moment before that.
Yes.
If you're interested, we can put it right
died
now.
of laughter. Or that time that I tricked you guys into thinking that your mother was saying something.
Yeah,
And I put my acting skills.
yeah.
Wait,
And I
didn't
was
know
terrified. I was terrified.
No, your mother wasn't there. Like Samuel and Yanni were like here, and you were like here, and I was in front of the door. And the door was open, so I acted as if your mother was on the other side of the door and was telling us something, and I acted as if I was talking to her, but I was talking to no one. I just made the other thing I put out.
We will put it right here, okay?
Yeah, see, that's why I say
Okay.
he's mentally unstable.
Okay,
No.
so watch this part,
Yes, maybe.
watch
I'm
this,
not sure.
and we come back.
To the streets.
Yeah, the
Do you
cool
think-
streets.
Do you think he looks a little bit like a pimp?
A Pac-Man slag man.
A modern pimp.
Yeah, we're here also
What
with
makes you think
Ghost
I'm not?
number 1, Ghost number 2, and our friend Clevi staying in the background because he doesn't want to be in this
Wait.
podcast because he's a giant fucking
No, you
have
forgot
lots-
something. There's only one ghost. He's just a guest.
Yeah, he's mini ghost. And Clevi the bitch. You ain't gonna do shit.
Okay,
You ain't gonna do shit.
okay, guys.
Upload that, bitch.
Okay, so we saw the funny part here. He's still laughing.
Okay.
Okay, don't push your friends to do dumb things.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's do a little bit of recap. Last podcast.
Okay, so we come back after those two
Yeah.
awkward moments, especially Clevi. If you remember,
We are ruining the guy's career and he doesn't even know that. That's because you don't come to the podcast more often.
You
fucking
just
piece of
left.
shit.
You just left.
No, you
Traitor.
should come to the podcast.
You brilliantly funny genius piece of shit that don't want to share your funny with the world. You
Yes,
selfish motherfucker.
and a shy guy. He would be a gem for every girl that would be his girlfriend.
Yes.
She would laugh her ass off. So.
Yeah. He also can cook. If he got Samuel's massaging skills, he probably would have been like the perfect house husband. Not, yeah, he can probably work from home as well because he is a developer, software developer.
engineer to be.
So yeah, like not like me. I'm a whore.
Beside that,
And also, if none of you are coming, one of these two is gonna marry him. So
Oh, I'm not marrying him. I don't think that I would be able to sustain an actual relationship.
not Clevi, but it's your fault.
would you
Of
refuse?
course it's my fault.
Would you refuse this pasta that he cooks?
Oh, I wouldn't refuse his pasta necessarily. I just think that like I'm not good for a relationship. Like I'm good for some moments, some moments here and there. But like that light fizzles out quickly because I'm usually a very boring person because I have a routine and I follow it. And you'd get bored pretty quickly. Man, woman, dog, cat, whatever.
What about
Okay.
you? Would you? Would
No,
you
no.
take Levi?
I have an idea for your birthday, 22nd or 23rd, maybe, I'm not sure. No,
It's
or
gonna
next
be fucking
year.
horrible, isn't it?
No, I will give you a girlfriend present.
What?
I'll make you a girlfriend. You know, for
How are
example,
you going to make me a girlfriend?
I will order one girlfriend in the internet and she will come.
Yeah, it will be like.
You mean a fucking escort?
No, we don't say it like that.
No.
It's a present.
Gersi.
She better be from Moldavia.
Gersi.
Or Finland.
She might be from wherever, but I know this piece of shit who will get you like those giant
No,
you
titans.
Lizzo size.
No, we're not talking about submarines. Come on, we're not talking or the tiger tank of Hitler. We're talking about.
Oh nah. Oh nah.
That's why we are Single Man's Commission podcast.
Yes, because we're
Somebody,
horrible fucking human beings.
you summarized all of 1 year's journey.
Yes.
Horrible people want to
want to spread their horribleness.
horribleness. But so criticism and those kind of.
Hi!
Our friend Endri is making us photos, so
He's being annoying.
Yes.
yeah. When we
No,
say
he's doing what we told him.
yeah, but he's taking like 100 shots for only two.
Come on.
Ah, you want more pictures?
Yes, I love the attention. That's attention for days.
Gersi, another thing is that after 1 year,
Yes.
and this is the first podcast that wouldn't have a guest. Not
Yes.
a real guest, because Endri is part of the podcast, even if he isn't, because
Yes.
it's his studio, and we thank him.
We thank him very much
We thank him very much. We are forcing him.
to come here.
No, we're forcing him to let us the
Yes,
studio.
we are holding him strangled by his nutsack, and we're threatening him to cut his nuts off with a butter knife.
Okay, but it's more too much visual.
Yes, that's the point. Let's make it
Yes.
as grotesque as possible.
You will inspire Igli too much, so.
Okay. Endri's
Cousin.
He's our friend. He's
Dear friend, and
he's a movie director, and in a while we are going to see him with huge projects. Hopefully.
and we hopefully wish that he, just like Levi, will come as guest.
As a
this
guest
podcast.
one day.
But
I
not
had
in the
to
camera.
We'll fix it with some DJs.
Yeah, I think we would have guests.
Yeah,
I only
in the future.
one of my friend from the gym asked that he should come. The guy that I told you 2 or 3 days ago. Who
Yeah.
I know you forget.
Oh, yeah.
He is very interested to share his ideas. I told him don't be just don't
Just don't cancel us.
cancel us. That's the problem.
If he has the same ideas as you, just don't like him.
Yeah, that's the funny part. If he has the same ideas, you
He has
should come.
the same ideas, but different enough to get us cancelled.
Okay, that,
And
Okay.
that is a
okay,
death
so
Enough
another.
with the bullshit. Now, come on.
No, I wanted to. Even you said that you saw 3 idiots coming at my house.
my house, and I was like, what the fuck are they going to do?
We're doing a podcast. We're doing a podcast. And we just would grab one table. The room that we didn't fit too much,
Oh yeah.
and we changed it to another type of table, which
Yes.
was more squared. And
And
we
then
put some
we-
chairs.
We
And
took some chairs. We grabbed some random objects that we thought would look cool.
yeah, just like Apple,
Nix.
Nix.
Why did you put Nix down there? My favorite.
Guys, if you hear some noises, there is no ghost. It's just our friend Endri trying to take 1,000 pictures.
Good for him. Good for you.
And another funny thing is that after that we had problems with the background, and we put some kind of hero
Lights,
posters.
background, quality, our mental health, and other things.
That's another thing. But we
You,
put some.
you have mental health.
No, I'm talking about you 3. Oh,
We-
2 now.
Yeah, and one thing, we put some background stuff. But if you look at the first podcast, there were some kind of pillows on the background
Yeah.
from the
Pillows and covers.
pillows and covers, yes. And sometimes I would try, but if I would try that would be a problem, because Yanni's face should be cut in half. So
Yes.
it was a problem. It was another funny kind of episode that came, that we were recording, and the head charger was getting very hot. And the girl just tell us cut it because it's going very hot.
There's-
You didn't believe it, and he just throws it to you. God damn!
God fucking damn.
We'll put it at the end. So
And also, I have an idea. If like in the future, if somebody comes and doesn't see this video, and they are like, "Where is Yanni?" Just say we sacrifice him for views.
I mean, do you think dumbasses? Wait, no, he's not the one that takes sacrifice. Do you think dumbasses?
no. Okay. Yanni, we love you.
We love it. We're just joking.
We're just
We give you
joking.
kisses. No, you know what? I take that back.
No, we're not sending him down. Sorry. And we were doing this kind of things, but later, after Endri came from Saranda,
Yes. Yes.
we thought it would be better to experiment doing some podcasts there, some podcasts there. But the funny part is that we were very comfortable here, so
Yes.
and Endri was very comfortable being tied, so
Yes.
we didn't want to.
Because also, if they will come in our house, our grandparents are like chickens. If they hear something, we will hear in the next one. You didn't let us sleep.
Oh no.
It's another kind of.
I mean,
Or
elderly people.
You will be like far
Some
away.
idiots doing random talk at 12 o'clock in midnight. Do you remember the podcast? Some podcast we did at 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or yeah.
The
I think it
podcast
was.
that we danced.
Oh really?
Yeah, you took your shirts off and you just started working.
Dancing with the song.
Oh yeah. It was before the podcast.
Before the podcast to raise the
There
vibe.
was another podcast actually that they came from Derby.
Yeah,
Late at
yeah.
night.
You
And
will have
I-
shorts
yeah.
for those podcasts.
Yes,
You'll have shorts.
and I just fucking dropped my stuff home and I immediately came here after being like on a road trip in
6
a
hours.
bus
6
for
hours.
4 hours.
Are you sure it was not 6? Because with buses it usually takes 6 hours, not 4. And with cars it takes 4.
Okay, 6 then.
Yeah.
6 hours.
I'm
Even
More
worse.
horrible.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Make it worse.
And at the same night, I was coming from the noon shift at the hotel, and I was tired, and I thought, God damn, two people are waiting for me to do a podcast. What is my choice there? Do a podcast. But no, we did 2 podcasts.
Well, fuck me in the ass.
2 podcasts, and in the podcast on 2 o'clock we were doing some spicy talking. We talk
Would
about
you like to read?
no spicy conversation
Rephrase it.
because we were talking about OnlyFans,
Oh.
pronunciations. We were very harsh.
The 300 and
Very
some
mean.
genders that you read.
No,
No,
give
no.
that look, please.
Don't. Maybe a gay will sponsor. Maybe a gay will sponsor. Don't say anything.
You can be gay, like, fine, be gay, be trans, but don't fucking invent new pronouns of the ones with the trans. The special. Honestly, these new pronouns and genders sound more like Yu-Gi-Oh card names.
Yeah, that's
To be
or
honest-
Pokemon kind.
To be honest, I have nothing with gays or whatever, but I hate some kind of like those people that we saw in the protests. We're here, we're queer, we're coming for each other. Those I hate.
No, please don't.
Okay, let's not get.
Let's not
we
get
don't
into
want
this
to go
discussion.
there because we'll not come back.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
the thing.
so let's stop it here and invite our friend Endri.
Yeah, before that, please just to give some thanks. I want to give some thanks
Yes.
because I'm very people kind of
People pleaser.
not people pleaser, the people guy,
Yeah, people person. Yeah.
people person.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Firstly, we
Stay the
thank
fuck away.
again. The first thank you goes to Endri for helping us.
I'll give you a blowjob after.
This is a peeps.
Ew. Ew.
And first, the first thanks goes to Endri, not only for letting us use his studio even in summer when Endri was not present.
Yes.
For
Thank you.
3
Thank
months.
you, Endri. 3 months, something like that.
Applause. Applause to him.
And secondly, for doing 2 logos of the podcast.
Yes.
The first original logo that lasted 10 months, and the
new
next
one.
logo,
That
the
is-
new one, the
yes.
new one, which is as the same but a little bit
Different.
more different.
I guess you guys should do a new logo also. Like only the 2 of you when you are in 2 sides of like a table. That would be cooler.
Yeah, with
but
time.
With time.
With time.
With time.
Not
And,
tomorrow.
Again, we thank Endri. We thank you for the first podcast that you helped us with an iPhone and helped us doing the tips at the first podcast, which were a lot. As well, we thank you for your cooperation, even you don't came too much this.
Okay, one question. When am I getting paid?
How about I pay you in spanking you?
No thank you. Double it and to the next person.
Okay, which one of your personalities is the next person?
As well,
Endri.
Why are you making this guy's life hard? Why?
Okay, Clevy.
He came from Saranda, he's seeing horrible things.
Okay, Clevy.
You've seen things. There's...
Okay.
He just
And,
doesn't know what we're talking about. Ender has no idea what we're saying.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He's just seeing like.
The sooner it will be that the aliens will make themselves visible to us Earthlings, that Ender will learn English.
Yeah. Okay.
when
And,
I'm 6 feet
Are
under,
you
Ender
done
will
with
learn.
the thank you?
No, no. Give me 1 minute, please.
Yeah, but you take 10.
No,
Go
no, I
ahead.
will take.
Quick, rapid fire.
We have. And we thank you as well for cooperation. We thank Leviv as well for cooperation sometimes with the camera.
Yes, thank
And
you.
also thank you, Cleve, for the 10th podcast, the co-pilot podcast.
Yes, which he was featured guest.
Featured guest. We're still trying to what happened what did he drank that day, so he was able to be part.
Okay, yeah.
And as well, we'll put some moments of that.
Thank you, Yanni, for being part
Thank
of
you,
the
Yanni.
podcast from the beginning up until
12th
left.
episode. We thank you, Yanni.
We appreciate you, but still traitor.
Okay.
No. It's no,
it's
no,
a
no.
joke. It's a
No,
joke. It's a
it's
joke.
not traitor kind of thing. Just we thank you, man, and keep up your work, what you're doing, and
We wish you the best on your other endeavors.
And as well, I want to thank all the guys that criticize me, or girls that criticize me. All of their criticism was for better, for worse. It helped.
Okay.
I want to thank Andy for his
Advice?
advices, for his help.
Thanks,
That he
Andy.
suggested subjects, he suggested sometimes equipment for the podcast, which we will get as soon as we get sponsored.
Yes. I want to thank my American friend. I have not figured out your name yet, but thank you because I know you will be watching this.
And thank you for your comments, because they were helpful.
Yeah, they're helpful
Yeah.
for sharing, for
We-
liking, for
yeah.
subscribing.
Yeah. We thank Igli for his advices that he
Yes.
gave us for cameras, for the ways that, or for the kinds of other platforms that you
Yes.
suggested. As well, again, thank you Andy and Bessie for our podcast. It's in Albanian, you won't understand it, but still we'll put the link. If they have captions, go
Yes.
watch it. Also, another thank you, we had a difficult, it's a thank you, not, you don't know the guy as well, it's an Albanian podcast again. It's a guy, it's called TikTok Podcast. It was a guy, I've sent you some videos that I told you that he just looks a little bit like me in talking. Shpengashi, it's the guy. Thank you, because even if you don't know me, or you know me only in comments, thank you for your topics that you did on your podcast with the other guy, Marcit. I thank you, because you inspired me to continue the podcast when we were a little bit confused. Keep up the good work, and we thank you. One day we hope you'll be a guest.
Okay, are you done with the thanks?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had a list.
Lastly, I want to thank my giant fucking balls for doing this.
This will be
Cut. A
No.
trigger warning.
You cut this, I will cut you up.
Okay, can I ask people something, or can I say for the future reference? Can we open, if we open a GoFund with somebody, send
Yes,
us money?
we're going to use you as a victim.
Don't send me to Turkish man.
No,
Only request.
I'll search to Arabic princess.
or to the Mexicans.
What the fuck are Mexicans going to do with this?
Stuff me with
Tacos.
cocaine. Use me to stop cocaine.
Okay, so
Without further ado,
Ado.
ladies and gentlemen, Endri Beqo.
hi Dendro. Hi.
Telling you guys something. Did you tell
Okay.
every people that
Come a little bit.
you guys will
closer.
translate for Ende because he doesn't speak English?
Yes.
No problem.
I'm going to jump.
This is Endri.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
do
Profane.
Profane. Okay.
Ja ku kemi dhe Endri.
This is Endri, our
This is
friend.
Our dear friend, which has the studio. Right here I'll put some of his works. Just like caricatures of Messi, of Madonna,
Of me.
of me or him or
Donald
everyone
Trump.
else. This is his catalog with his 10th anniversary work, which he
Yes.
did it in a gallery.
Yes.
With the funny thing happened.
This motherfucker has been on the market for over 10 years and
12
I'm your
right
latest.
now, but
It's
still.
been so long he lost all his
He
hair.
has some good works. We will put his Instagram right here. So
Don't kick a man in the hair, man.
He sacrificed his hair for his career.
yeah. Po thot që ke sakrifiku flokët sot për karrierën.
Karrierën.
E lesh të kokën realisht.
10 vite ka rënë nga puna.
Mirë që s'ka rënë këtu.
10 vite ka rënë nga puna.
Subtitle.
Yeah, for the last 10 years my hair has been falling because of work.
Yes. And he has done a little, not a little, but his work consists in a variety of topics, just like anxiety, war, COVID.
Do më thëmë po thotë që puna jote ka
Disa tema.
të ndryshme.
Po.
Depresioni, vetmia,
Lufta, Covidi,
Political
situata-
problems.
situata dashurore, etj.
Yeah.
Political
So-
problems.
Yeah, political problems mostly
Let's
in
not get
Albania.
Yeah, well, don't get into that. We
No,
don't
no,
get-
no, no, no. We won't go that way. So we ask Endri for
Yes,
tour. Okay, si shkoj Sarandaj?
How was your time in Saran?
Shumë mirë. Pak turizëm nga shëndetësia e Mall e Saranës, po vetë.
Ti ke dalë mirë
Andaj
domethënë.
një vetë për që më
Yeah, it was great. There was less tourism this year compared to the last year because of some problems, but mostly great.
And high pricing as well, so.
A lot of shit.
Po do me thënë, arritet bësh edhe festivale dhe në për panajira.
Po.
So, have you been? Someone is asking him if he was able to sell some of his work into different panniers, and he said yes.
Turizmi më kanë dritë lartë se sa
Po.
shqiptarët.
Tourists are the ones that are mostly interested in his work. Andrew is saying then Albanians.
Akoma ka probleme, do me thënë Shqipëria të kuptoj artin e karikaturës.
Po, ka goxha mungesën nga gazeta në revistë, pavarësisht Kosova që ka përparuar se
Ah,
Shqipëria do ta bëjë vetë tani,
So,
kemi
some-
bienal tani.
Okay.
So someone asked him whether Albania still has problems with appreciating the art of caricatures, and Andrew said yes. Kosovo is better than us, but Albania is slowly, step by step, building an appreciation for caricatures.
Do me thënë në të ardhmen Endra, vash edhe ti do jesh numri 1. Se akoma është një artist më i vjetër se ty, pa përmend Endra.
So slowly in the future, someone is telling him that you're probably going to be the number one, and Beqo said yes, of course.
Tani qa planësh ke për flasim nga tani deri
So
nga
what are
viti
your
ri?
plans for the future?
Qa planësh ke? Ke festival, ke puna, ke...
Nuk pasqyroj artin e skulpturës.
Po?
So he's trying to enrich sculptures, character sculptures that he is doing.
Është një kulturë që flet, skulptura flet me artin karikaturë që nuk është se shfarë në Shqipëri, pavarësisht skulptura këtu ka vetëm të ndryshme,
Po.
So basically, it's something that talks, and even though as medium characters have not been explored in sculpture, he's trying to get that step by step done by his own means.
Ke pas edhe në artin besoj këto që kanë kërkuar
por si
për teatrit e kukullave ose teatri kombëtar ose
So you
kanë
have
pasur
different mediums like the theaters of dolls for
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
I don't know how to actually translate it in English. Sorry. With different masks that he has to do for that.
Ke do të bësh ke bërë vetëm maska apo edhe punë tjera, do të thënë skulpturat llojeve tjera.
Duke përfshirë nga maskat në teatrin e kukullave, nga pjesa e skenisë,
Po?
pas e skulpturat, pastaj edhe pjesa e tokës, që do të thonë
Ato me
Puppets,
gojë.
yes.
Puppets, po.
Muppets.
kanë
Muppets.
shumë shumë ndjerë që bëhen këto.
So he's done Muppets, he's done different masks, he's done small sculptures for different mediums.
Edhe pyetja e fundit domethënë se.
And the last question.
Last question. Mendon se ja ka vletur që ke ndetur në Shqipëri?
Do you think it
Punën e
was worth it
karikaturës?
to stay in
Do
Albania
do
for
i shohësh,
caricatures?
do i shohësh rezultatet të
Do
ardhmen?
you think that you will see results in the future?
Fillimi s'ka qenë e lehtë normalisht, është e vështirë.
The beginning was very hard.
Duke parë që tjerë ka nevojë për mua, që unë këtë punë e kam me dashurinë e zemrës që punoj, pastaj
Okej.
vjen paraja, pastaj vjen
Po.
kërkesa e klientit, pastaj kam
Po.
bërë
Po.
So it was very difficult at first, but he has tried very hard. He has created a name for himself because of how much he loves this job and how passionate he is about it. And then he started to reap his benefits, and thanks God for that.
And
Can I ask you a
edhe-
question? Can I ask you a
Yeah,
question?
edhe kjo e fundit nga unë.
Okay,
Last.
The last question from Sam.
And tani ke ekspozitash afër ti për këto punë skulpturave?
You got any exposés for your sculpture?
Për momentin nuk se kam një plan për skulpturë, konkret do të thënë për datë. Për momentin po presim për festivalet gjenare që do realizohen në
Okay,
Shqipëri,
okay.
në Shqipëri.
There is no concrete date, but he's waiting for a new festival for caricatures.
Nice.
Në Kosova,
Okay.
që janë
Kosovo.
gjatë tjetër.
Okay, next week he has in Kosovo.
Yes, next
Well,
week
then
we can find him in Kosovo.
Do na ditë në Kosova unë do të punoj sa më shumë në pjesën e skulpturës, për vitin për 2025. Kam besim.
So within these days he has to work a lot with sculpture, so he can have like a small cycle for 2025. So you go on.
I'll say it in English and Albanian. First English and then Albanian.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think if you went like in another country, like Italy or somewhere else, do you think you would have like been more famous? You would have more work. Do të thënë, në qoftë se do shkon në një shtet si Italia ose në një vend tjetër, mendoj që do ishe pak më i famshëm, do kishe më shumë punë me karikaturën?
Okej, andaj mund të ketë më shumë njohuri, por unë aty mund të ketë më shumë konkurrencë. Kurse unë që jam i vetë i karikaturës, dakor, unë që ndjen shumë syesh sepse jam i vetë në Shqipëri. Kurse aty ka konkurrencë, është çike vështirë, është garë.
So it's a double-edged sword, basically what Endri is saying, because yes, there is more of a market for sculptures and caricatures in general, but he was going to have a lot more competition there, and it was going to be way more harder for him to get noticed. Meanwhile, in Albania, considering that the market is so small, he actually got a name for himself here a bit easier.
Okay, so at the end we thank Endri, falenderojmë edhe i herë domethënë.
Thank you very much.
Në të ardhmen kur të kesh kur mbasi mbarosh festivalet edhe punët e tjera ose edhe këtë ciklin që do të bësh tani, ne do të ftojmë prapë ta shpalosësh.
So in the future, when you have all the festivals that you want that you are going to present your working, or this new cycle of sculptures that you are going through right now, we are going to present them here and market for you.
Okay, falenderojmë Endro,
Thank
sepse
you
je
very much.
sepse je i ftuar I parë I Single Men's Commission podcast. He is the first guest, official guest of Single Men's Commission podcast coming here.
And
Face to face.
Face to face.
Okay, so we thank you, Endri. I thank you, my dear colleague.
For
1 year.
this 1 year and plenty more years in the future.
Plenty more till we die.
Yes, till we die.
Till we
Unless
die.
our egos get so big that we fucking trash.
Okay, we will hire him or someone else to kill us.
Yeah.
To kill.
No.
So
No, I'll hire someone else to kill me.
it's a cycle of
Yes.
hatred. So thank you guys for this
very
year.
much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Year. Thank you to everybody that subscribed, share, comment, subscribe, every one of those good things. Let us know what you think in the comment. Give us advice on how we can improve, and see you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Origin country from his mother, Thailand. His mother is
His
from
own country.
Thailand. Yes. And he traveled there, he stayed there 1 month and he couldn't stay there for one simple thing. You can find it, but I will spare it. The food.
Oh yeah.
The food. You can eat basically everything there. There
Dogs
is
are food. Cats are food. Cockroaches are food.
snakes, scorpions. I don't know anything there that he couldn't.
Food is food.
Can't.
Yeah.
We're
And-
not making fun of Thailand. Please,
Yeah, we
chill,
love-
Victor. Please, Susan, don't ban us.
Peace, no war.
We love Thailand. Also, the thing
We
that
love
Up
everybody.
also loves Thailand. He's from Thailand from
we appreciate.
from his grandfather.
We appreciate. Yeah. That is one thing. The other thing is we love Thailand because Thailand has one of the most beautiful martial arts.
Yeah.
Muay Thai.
Muay
Yeah.
Thai.
That is another thing.
Yeah.
And my friend.
And also, it has an inflation of ladies. So we're going to make some money. We're going to get a trip to Thailand, and we're going to basically increase the
you don't
population.
enjoy the time there.
you
Let's just say we
Listen,
enjoy the time there.
don't say it to anyone that you know, but we're passport bros. So
Oh, maliciously. But still, if I'm going to get married, I'm going to marry an Albanian woman from the north because I like the northern
Yeah.
chicks there.
yeah.
They're a bit wilder, you know.
Well,
They can match my wildness. Well, the southern chicks, I don't have anything against them. My mom is from the south of Albania, but still, they're a bit lukewarm. I want a storm in my
And-
house that I want to
My friend that I was telling you,
tame. I want bread.
he went to Thailand. He went also in
We use this religion, I mean, the people back in the Middle Ages use
Yeah.
this religion to extrapolate money from people.
Yeah, it's the Dark Age, and I
And-
think
and
it lasted
punish people.
1,100 years.
Yeah,
a long,
it's-
a millennium,
yeah,
and a
millennium.
century. Yeah.
Yeah, a millennium and century, and it's messed up. It was really messed up.
yeah.
And also
I
to
still have nightmares
do you
from back
think
then.
yeah,
By the way, I'm a vampire. I drink children's babies.
your history subject is
Yeah.
Well, you drink what?
you have
You drink
have-
what?
Children's blood.
you have a
This is
name.
a children's babies. That
If
I
you're
Yes,
a
don't know.
vampire.
because my brain can brain because it's naked night.
If you're a vampire, you have an A in history.
What?
If you're a vampire, do you have an A in history?
Actually, I deliberately get bad grades so people don't start getting suspicious.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
You're
I'm
smart.
I'm the great grandfather of the modern day Rothschilds, Medicis, Rockefellers, Clintons, Kennedys.
This is
Trumps.
Boverism.
You forgot-
This is Boverism.
You
He's
forgot-
living on an alternate reality.
No, I'd actually call this
Stupidity?
No, Chapelism because I'm just making jokes. Dave
Uh,
Chappelle. that's
You
all.
forgot to add more to great when you were like saying great.
You were actually counting?
No,
So-
I just wanted to.
You're
say
just being a dick, yeah.
So I've
Never fucking fight for you.
you
Fucking
fight to the
never.
death for me.
No, I'd leave you die there.
Me or Yanni, choose.
Who won't have this? Who won't
Well,
have
I
to
will
live
in
by
room
there?
with you,
What?
Hitler and Stalin. I'll punch you to death, and I'll use the 2 bullets that I have to shoot you in the head.
What about this?
And you will leave Hitler and Stalin live?
What,
I would even give them blowjobs as to saying "fuck you."
what about this?
No,
Nah.
If it was Berserk, you would have it then.
no, not really.
No.
Because they're
He's
made of
lying.
plastic. If they were made out of stone and carved beautifully, yeah, but
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
standard plastic shit. So
Yeah.
if it was carved like Apple is carved, for
Yeah.
example.
No, Apple is unique. But anyway, he was asking what is the main topic for
Oh
today.
yeah, we completely forgot. I'm sorry, guys, but it's his fault and his, not
And
mine.
his.
No,
His.
no,
I've been telling you since podcast 1. He is.
no. These are the ones that are crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy, especially you, Nama.
I'm not crazy! You're crazy! Especially you, Nappa! Hey!
Okay, so we discussed it earlier and.
Hey, your mother is asking us to go with noise. The benefits of being an actor.
And a dumb fuck. Okay.
No, you're
So-
the dumb fuck.
So I think that the main topic.
Days he stayed 7,
Ah,
and-
okay.
and those 5 days, to be honest, it was very nice. We got new connections. We
Did you
met
make any
people.
friends there?
Yeah,
Yeah, kinda.
yeah, kind.
Kind. Okay.
Yeah.
Lady friends?
Okay.
We're gay.
He is gay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Why? It's for all the one. It's a Seinfeld spoiler. So
Yeah, and we are not gay. We are true.
my father's gay.
Okay.
Again, a Seinfeld
It's a Seinfeld reference.
reference. So watch that show. It's very good.
Yeah, who hasn't?
Okay. Terms that we will make fun of.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah, this is one of them.
To summarize, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about some cucks or some, how do you call it? Some nice gentlewoman or whatever the fuck they're called with blue hair that are desperately needing for therapists. Also, those, what is the word I'm looking for? Incel.
Susan
Maybe
is
not.
going to ban us for what you just said.
Who's Susan and where can I find her?
She's the CEO of YouTube.
Oh, dear Susan, send me your address or your IP address. One address is going to do. I will send you some questionable pictures of me, probably.
Or your inner character.
Hey, we don't judge here. He's big on his own terms.
Imagine getting this man high. Imagine.
Oh, I've seen this man high.
No, but here on this couch.
So, Susan, hook me up.
And the third
That's it, back to studio.
and the third topic is our favorite alternative cities that we would prefer to live,
Amsterdam.
and
Don't judge me.
a brief and short conversation about comments that people do that say about Nazis, pro-Nazi comments.
Ooh, he said the N word and not the good one. Oh, wait, is that a good
And it's a good thing we don't have Yanni here because he's one of them.
Wait, the Nazis.
No. The pro ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your pilot speaking. One of our staff just said a questionable word. We're gonna make a, what is it called? Emergency landing. Enjoy your 5 minutes of.
How about you
bullshit.
land on this dick?
I will do that shortly.
Come here, man.
Technical problems with the light because nothing ever goes as planned in this fucking world. Anyway, this me.
That is shit.
What the hell is even that?
Okay.
I worry about you sometimes, you know.
Get out of my cranium. Okay, so again we talked about Jan a little bit. Now, right now we will present our topic: a deep dive into society today.
You needed to read that. You couldn't just remember it.
I have my notes.
You have your notes.
I have my notes.
He has his notes.
I'm the brain.
Yeah. Okay, when you come to my wedding, I'm going to read your notes. And if I don't like them, I'll shoot you.
I won't come with notes at your wedding. I will come like myself, but naked.
And drunk.
Maybe. Just like Charlie Sheen kind of vibe.
That's it, you're banned. Straight up banned. Cancel.
I will come.
You want to rephrase that?
I will come to your wedding as I wish.
And
No.
he'll may sing the.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
weddings?
we're getting
Okay.
off topic.
We have company today.
Oh yeah.
So we have Endri Beqo,
Beqo.
our host, who made it possible to make and is letting us.
Yeah.
We are forcing him. We're forcing him, but
Yeah, I'm beating him with the belt.
to
We have kidnapped.
to make us
Yeah, to record
the podcast right here. And we also have our good friend Igli.
Luigi, a future film producer and director.
Yeah, with his weird.
Glasses, his kilo glasses.
Okay. He's giving me the kiss.
No, he's giving you a kiss.
Ah, he's giving.
Of course.
He's
yeah.
giving. He's giving. So.
You are
We're not jealous, Yanni. Don't be sad. 2 people in this room love you.
Oh no. We just have sexual intercourse.
Even better. So, we let sexual tension and
Can somebody please call the police?
Great. Now, anything
Alright.
else that we would like to add?
no,
We're finished. for
we're
today.
finished for that, and we'll recap a little bit on the next episode. So
Okay, thank you everybody for coming here with us. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And please love us. Please love us!
Okay. Love him. He is desperate
he's
for
desperate
love.
for love.
Yeah.